everyone? GB here, and I have two special guests yet again on the broadcast. It's Anna Dolan and Alito Fadia. Give it up for them, because literally we're here because of them. Okay? All right, well, I'm glad I got you guys here for a brief minute. Obviously, an incredible game that we just watched. If you're just joining us, 1-1 tied in the series. PaperX managed to take ascent. Let's talk, though, about that opening ceremony.
Well,
Holy moly.
Let's talk about the dance cam. Like,
Right.
I was just on the dance cam.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, okay.
Yeah, no, I treated
OC,
people to some cake on the dance cam. You know what I'm
OC
saying?
was incredible. We have been planning that OC for a very long time. I think it was, how did you all feel about the OC? Everyone?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's pretty good. People like music and fun and joy.
And dancing?
And dancing. Who doesn't
Yes,
like dancing?
it was amazing.
Well, since I have you guys here for a moment, let's talk about, you know, the game that we're all here for, the sport that we all love, Valorant. Leo, what does the future of Valorant look like for us? Because I feel like we have so many cool things on the horizon, and the year's not even over yet.
Very, very true. Yeah, so we're, of course, concluding the competitive season here with Champions, but we still have so much coming. We have off-season starting. We have over 40 events happening all around the world. We have Roster Mania starting. And we, of course, have Game Changers later this year in Brazil, which we're incredibly
Give it up for
excited
Game
about.
Changers.
Woo,
Let's
Game
go.
Changers.
Yeah. So yeah, and then next year, of course, we're doing so much, bringing events to new locations, Madrid, Shanghai, more teams playing in international leagues. We're very, very excited about the future.
Yeah, any hint on where we might be next year for Champions?
Anna and I are saving that, and we're going to announce it later. We'll keep that in our back pocket.
I tried really hard.
They keep trying. They keep trying.
And what about for you, the future of Valorant for you from the game side?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easy to feel like the year's over because of champs right now, but it is definitely not over. We got a lot still going on. We've got Sunset coming out. We just showcased that today. Super excited about that.
That's nice.
Premiere is finally launching for
Oh, by the way, where's
realsies.
Sunset take place at?
Oh, that one takes place in LA.
Oh, in Los Angeles!
In Los Angeles!
Who doesn't like that?
I know, we are very proud of that map, obviously. Premiere is launching officially, very excited about that. We have a Duelist coming out later this year. I think people keep forgetting that I announced that earlier this year. It's gonna really shake up the game. And then all the teams are already working on stuff for 2024. Like, we don't stop. So we are going to kick 2024 off with a bang.
Okay. Okay, that seems, and then you did the thing too. Okay, well look, guys, I want you guys to leave these incredible people here at the Kia Forum with some love. So you have a message for the folks who came out today.
I do, yeah. We are so appreciative of all of you coming. We put so much work into this, and it's all for you, fans. We appreciate you so very much.
So much.
I want to thank teams for playing an entire season. It's been an action-packed calendar. I know a lot of them are tired of playing. But yeah, it's been a great season, and we're just full of love and appreciation at this moment. So thank you all very much.
Yeah.
And honestly, just a huge shout out to the teams all across Riot. Putting on something like this is no small feat, and I appreciate every single one of you. But more than anything, we appreciate all of our players. Without you, we're absolutely nothing. Thank you for coming today, everybody. Thank you.
Incredible stuff.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for us here. Guys, give it up one more time for Leo and Anna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, GB, Anna, and Leo. And look who's joining me on the desk for this. Bren, Paperthin, and Saisha, welcome.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we've just jumped in the middle of it. You know, we're coming in cold. Thankfully, the Desi guys have been keeping it warm as well, setting up this matchup here in the grand finals.
Great game.
No time to waste.
Yes.
Yeah, no time.
And I'm here to break the Achilles curse for Paper.
Oh,
That's all there is to it. That's all there is
okay,
to
so
it.
that's why they won the last map. Let's talk about something real quick, because the Reyna on Ascent, we're going to see it on Bind as well. What did you guys make of it?
He played fantastically. I think he was one of the players that was struggling to get value in the previous maps where they played up against some of the top teams on Reyna, but he really got it going. Big kills on the pistol round, which was what Seth was saying. They needed to win a pistol. They got one here, and even though it was tight, he got value on attack and defense with the Reyna.
And what's impressive to me was he was able to play isolation a lot here on Ascent. So that's what he needs to do on Bind. That's where he's often left on his own, covering showers, covering long B, flanks like that. If he can start picking up value there, that's where the map can snowball in Paper X's favor.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting seeing if they do end up sticking with the composition. I can't imagine they're going to be changing it up last minute, when they do run the Reyna as we head into Bind.
I mean, having said that, they just changed up their Ascent composition.
Yeah, that is true. And also EG did change up their split composition last minute. So
Potter said she did it this morning. So,
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I think both of these teams are at the quality right now and have enough of the backing and fundamentals down that they can make small tweaks, right? We're not talking vast compositional changes, but we're talking tiny tweaks.
Well, let's take a look and see if we do.
Oh, no! Yo!
No!
Okay.
This is my favorite favorite Prime Gaming agent select we've had so far. The Yoru is out.
OG Paper X running the Euro again with the breach.
With the breach.
I fell in love with this team because of this composition when they ran it all the way back, you know, years and years ago when they went on that run into the grand finals of Copenhagen as well. They were really bringing this one out. It's a heavy hitter. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I just can't wait to get into the game.
This is going to be insane. I mean, something, by the way, plays Breach on Fracture when Paper X does play that map. He's very good. He's got great timings with his utility, but it's going to be a very different style. It's going to be completely different than what you're used to seeing from Paper X on Bind.
What I'm a little concerned about is when we were watching on Split, I think EG towards the end of that map ended up being able to hold for the defensive aggression really heavily.
Well, I can't wait to get into this one. It is going to be map 3 on Bind. Let's send it back to your casters, TenZ and Hypok.
Oh, a vintage composition coming out from Paper X. A little bit of a twist of the knife of expectations. And EG now have to walk in against this. One of the two teams has to take the lead here, Mike. Who have you got for this one?
I mean, this is just such a bold move to make.
It is.
To pull this comp out. And yes, we do talk about obviously something filling in the role elsewhere in the map pool, but did he hear the interview with Potter? He was like, yeah, we just sort of changed the comp this morning.
No, what?
Paper X was just like, oh, mine's in.
I guess we'll do the same.
Do you want to do that thing we used to do?
Roll it back one time. Oh, here we go. Map 3. One of these two teams has to break the deadlock now, head to head. Paper X going to be walking into this off the back of a fantastic performance just a moment ago. And EG have to steady their nerves now.
Initially, Paper X looking to continue the trend of deathballing. Lots of bodies outside Fountain here. Stimbeacon will come down. Ethan hasn't actually flashed yet, but he will note the Trailblazer.
Ethan.
Stun comes soon. He's going to get double stunned.
Look at the assists on that bad boy. He was dead before he could blink. Not a chance in hell. And now, Com trying to get away with... Oh my god, he still gets one. That's ridiculous. But again, it's on the aim on the back lines of Boostio doing some serious damage. And the follow-up from Jorgamo. Wait, they're down so low. And Jorgamo on the trade. It's just a mind freak to be eviscerated by Jorgamo. How did EG convert that back?
There's such a weird 3 to 5 second pause here on the Orb on B long to maybe set up for this flash play through. But it costs Paper X everything. EG should have never had a chance to play back in here.
Zero. That start was dreamy. Take it down. Ethan Marie had a chance to react. The follow-up, yeah, you lose one, but that's fine. How did they get back in there? I couldn't even imagine that going any other way than Paper X's.
What a ridiculous turnaround. Theme 1 now will be played in. Scope in hand still. Forsaken actually commits to this TP. Tag comes soon, Demon 1 down to 72 HP, but still feeling pretty good about that.
Something's chilling.
I think I just saw him rub his hands together, basically as if, yeah, I've got a kill here, boys.
I'm good.
Somebody's definitely taking this TP.
Ethan? Oh, I thought he would just flash through to check the TP then. He didn't. He went through towards Showers, but definitely leaves you wondering. And EG's starting to get a little antsy. They've drawn over the additional body towards the B site there. It's going to be Jorgamo joining. Forsaken trying to sell him something, trying to indicate presence, but the two players who are left on this A site for EG, well, I was going to say they were playing deep, but Demon 1's looking for a chance. Jin can't quite close that gap quick enough. And
something, he actually came out of the TP.
oh no, he's still
Wow.
good for it. He's still good for it. And they're taking the Grand Tour. So it falls down towards Com, whose position could be pivotal, could be everything. They're going to waterfall down, bounce once, and they're dead! Com! 3 back-to-back, and hello? Oh my god, Forsaken! As if he got that. But the time and the spike is everything. It's deep in enemy territory, and they're so unlikely to get away with any more. Trying to be a little naughty around the map, and EG keep 3 alive.
The Spectre absolutely farms on the back of the Viper Wall decay here. Com picks himself up, a couple of kills, 1 away from the pit already, actually.
That's big. It's big work early.
You know, a chance here even to have it to play into the bonus round here.
I'm seeing the bite. He almost went for a phantom there. Didn't eventually commit to it, but
Jogamo buying a judge down to 0 makes me feel as if he's probably going to play a lot of judge this half.
You think so?
Yeah.
Things we love to see. Well, he's in the right place for it, potentially. He can turn that flash, and he can! He keeps him at the doorway, can't get through. He falls off from this. First blood drawn instantaneous. That's Jing gone. Lots of that burst is now removed.
The read is perfect as well. The Paperx going to go for the double satchel flash into showers. Demon 1 now played in on shore. Spotted though. Just to give up the angle for just a moment. Late usage of the trap will go through. Focus their efforts now onto shore.
Hold up.
Beautiful stun. Let's try and set Forsaken in motion, but it's come through to a kill.
Jogamo's movement is actually a treat to watch at the moment. Still holding a little bit of space, but Paperx now starting to carve away at this A site, trying to find themselves some safety for a plant here, but the timing's not good enough. Great trade for Demon 1, Forsaken and Mindfreak, trying to break the back line. That is the critical kill. Taking away Boostio opens up this map. They should be able to get a safe plant down. Now, yes, the Vandal fell into the hands of Ethan here, but this is a lot to ask. He's going to play ahead of the volley! Denies the first attempt at the plant. A quick flash follow-up. And now you look towards Com. How much value can he get? Not very much. They've taken the TP. They want out of there.
No smoke, though, and no molly for Mindfreak.
It's only a stinger, though.
I mean, that snake bite should land.
It has.
It's just outside the orb, though. Have to tank a little bit more damage there.
Flash to play for Ethan. Could try and maybe allow Com a chance to close the gap, but look at the creep coming in as well from Mindfreak, slowly working around by CT. That's a very favorable fight for him. The flash was, oh my god, the combination, the fake flash, forcing him away, allowing Com the angle, but something still standing. Remember what he was doing on that last map. Remember, this man is a straight up killer. Oh, but he ain't got it now. Ethan and Com, what a combination from them.
The fake flash is just beautiful. And Com still lands pretty much every shot with the stinger from that distance. Mindfreak has to be seething after that one. But a beautiful round from start to finish by Ethan. And the play outside the showers ahead of the molly as well. To give EG the bonus conversion here on Bind.
Operator in hand for Demon 1 as well. Quick to it on the other side. Full buy, and the ults are very close here too. Plenty on the cusp.
Blinded.
We'll find members here. Same sort of attempt here with the stun and the flash. TP up long here as the pistol round.
Who's next? Oh, Forsaken's
He's got the ult. Yeah, he can investigate right the way inside.
They can't clear him, so okay. Apparently Jing can.
Him, yeah.
Yeah. Shoot my body. Come clear him, but Ethan still with a chance to do some damage. Great trade and a great follow-up. The two remainders in a lot of trouble here, but Jordan's gone a little ahead. Now, it looks like Mindfreak's keeping a little bit of a watch towards this. Demon 1's not all that invested just yet.
A kill. He's got the paint shells and the showstopper online here. Mindfreak though, very sharp to find there. Demon 1 has to hold on to this operator now. The Paperx will find themselves first round here on Bind. On the back of Forsaken's info gathering on the Yoru.
Teleport's ready. That's not ready. A gift.
Forsaken doing wonders there. Soon as that Viper pit came up, it was just
it was instant, yeah.
He knew what was going on, and I've got to say, bigger picture as well here. This is going to be a really tough game for Ethan too. You saw that pressure on Long, the amount of utility that's almost tailor-made to catch him off guard. He's going to have to find a way to handle this, because we saw it in the pistol, we've seen it lent back to here. Now obviously that's with the supplementing, the ults coming in and everything else, but just straight on through, find the comment.
Yeah, it's tough as well, because Com doesn't want to completely disengage here and allow the pit to fall, but he's in a spot here where it's very easy to warbang.
Yeah.
I mean, the only real spot there behind default where it's kind of reinforced, but even then it's risky.
Not many options. Still with a purchase, but you're going to see some pieces missing. Ethan on one side of it, down to SMG. Judge back out for Jorgamo, but it feels like he's wanting to run that. But you're looking at the rest of Paperx, who are now stabilizing a bit here. Seeing the lean forward from Demon 1. pressure once again. I'm looking at this B site. They are going to be tested time and time again here. PaperX making no subtleties of this.
Team one off the showstopper. Got himself a kill. Ahead of things here. Going to follow up the Trailblazer.
They're going.
Satchel through.
Oh, this
Tons of
man.
space created. Com's found the kill.
Com over-delivering, and Ethan trying to keep his head down. Jorgamo dives in, tries to save his boys. But now the spike left in the hands of EG. Divide surrounded, he can't get away from it. Boostio the one to put him down. Forsaken overwhelmed. EG respond right back.
EG playing with a very different pace today. Across the board, different approach. Happy to take these scrappy engagements, go blow for blow with PaperX. We'll force a timeout here with a 4-1 scoreline. PaperX going to be left scratching their heads. Funds already starting to dwindle. Ultimates, yes, but haven't found much success yet outside of creating opening engagements, and even then, they're not really converting that towards rounds.
No. It was quite interesting, an interview with Potter prior to this when discussing facing the likes of PaperX and kind of discussing the ability to have to be fully committed to this. Any indecision, they'll win. Anytime you second guess, you hesitate, there is a chance for PaperX, they will close that gap, they'll win that fight, they'll play to the pace they always will do. So interesting to see that EG have changed a little bit of the tempo towards this, maybe more willing to brawl, as if that's the conclusion they've come to, then fair enough. But this does mean these games will be high octane throughout. I don't think we can stress that enough. And I think for PaperX, we're going to have to discuss what the buy is going to be looking like into this round. And the rest of this game, yeah. Do they fully commit towards this? I mean,
Divide's in a spot to maybe throw a rifle in here. You see him quite often buy down to 700-800 credits, even on save rounds. But, yeah, I was going to say, if Mindfreak keeps the Sheriff, I already swapped out to a Stinger, they are forcing. Yeah.
They've got ults, maybe a little set piece in mind they want to bring through. With the ults they have, I don't mind it so much, but again, I don't think any phrase could be more applicable than high risk, high reward. They need a bit of this to work out. Otherwise, it's 5-1. You've wasted your ult. Your money's in the bin.
It's the trademark of PaperX.
Yeah. And a big adjust here. 4 players stacked towards A for EG.
Com will hear the boom bot. Curious of what information he's relaying. You can already see Boostio headed back across. I mean, he can sort of just play in spawn if they have something incorporated around the orbital story. Yeah.
Look at this.
I thought Jorgamo was going.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, wait, is he actually pushing this one? The flash turn, Demon One back to it. The paint shell, look at the damage that could have done. Already doing a lot. The player who's slipping forwards, Ethan. Sat in the corner, set into motion by Demon One. That's his chance to escape. They've done serious damage. Forsaken now, left in pieces. And PaperX have the opportunity closed in this round. Where do they pivot to?
They don't have the smokes left now. They haven't achieved anything on the back of the window created of Mindfreak smokes being invested.
The flash didn't catch. But look who's here, Jorgamo, get out of it. Cleared, fantastic from something. Next in line, Ethan, this is when the ults become critical key. Counter flash comes in, but the ult gets popped. How's Boostio standing? That look to his feet. Not to be, and the follow-up. So clean with it, Mindfreak now next. Where's Divide? Trying to invest the flash. Great work for PaperX. 10 seconds though. They got to get it done now. Plant going to come down and Demon One is watching. Eyes trained on this. Mindfreak looking for a fair fight, and there's not much fair about this 1v2. A molly to play, and a shot missed. A quick slip out though. As Mindfreak gets to reposition. Still not certain about Com.
8 bullets. Has to find an opening headshot potentially.
He's trying to play a little ahead here. A little bit of a gap to play with, not much, and that gap has been closed. He had to try, and try as he might. EG playing in unison. A nice attempt from PaperX, but it wasn't enough to keep control of the map.
I mean, it's just heartbreaking that Com still, at this stage of the round, there's 2 snake bites to force him out of the corner. Beautiful stuff. Boostio's first shot.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a headshot as well, by the way. Something happened. Yeah, Boostio shutting down the showstopper. Down you go.
That was a force up. That was, I think, what, 2 of the ults, showstopper there and Rolling Thunder, right?
I mean, we have investment again as well, but Devi and Jing have brought down to 300 to 2. It just feels a little desperate right now. makes for very uncomfortable viewing if they don't find a round here, Lauren.
See the pressure starting to be building towards the side. 4 players stacked in for EG though. Jorgmo denied on the first try. Jing gonna pick up the mantle. Combo just stunning in his work. Jing with another essential trade, gonna keep some safety on the site to maybe facilitate the plant, maybe not. Denied this time by Boostio. Pausing for thought as Ethan can now come back around. Something's in danger. He's so low HP.
Smokes have dropped as well. Which gives Ethan a little bit of an advantage in this situation.
That's big from Jing though, identifying the position still. Demon One's still got to do work here. They've got something pinned. And a flash in play for Ethan. Who moves first? Trying to isolate towards Ethan, but Demon One's got him. Catching that cross, and now Jing with it all to do. Oh, he's found the first, but the follow-up. Oh, up and over he goes. The Demon One puts him down. Paper X unable to strike back on the board.
A beautiful way to close out. Demon One starting to land shots now with the operator. Com goes huge under so much pressure after Jorgmo falls. Still here to, again, counterbalance this, gets Forsaken and Divine in this situation. Like I said, Paper X, unfortunately, it's another example where even in that 20-second window with Mind Freak smokes down, they don't get the plant in. The despair starting to show on the coach cam. A 6-1 scoreline here for EG, who are looking dominant.
Fake teleport.
Forsaken trying to build that ult back up. Did well for them before. They're being cornered in. The re-aggress EG looking like they want to get into things as well. A 1-for-1 trade. Boostio lost and oh my god, Forsaken's gone down as well. Jorgmo's just unleashing fury. Look at the damage that man's doing.
He just keeps peeking.
Zero respect, pure confidence. And Com waiting. Smoke's dropped, as is Mind Freak. Divine out. There's nowhere that feels safe. A chance at a plant maybe. 48 seconds. How much can one man do? He would love a kill here.
Divine creeping closer and closer.
Oh dear. Oh
Noted
dear.
here. 30 seconds left. But you got to feel like he has to have found a kill already, Lauren.
Yep, and with Com slipping even deeper towards Showers, not allowing it to be easy. No one is giving Divine freedom. He might have to just take a... It's a gamble at this point. The flash, yes, he now knows there's someone in Shower, but Com, he's not going to let this slip. Look at this. This is just excruciating for Divine. He can't find these kills, and EG slip into absolute discipline as PRX slipping into despair at 1 round to 7.
And a beautiful crunching Showers here. The utility comes flooding through. Said Jorgmo just keeps swinging. Refusing to back down.
Yep.
You like that hole, baby? You like that hole, baby?
Will force another timeout here from Paper X, burning both by round 9.
They're struggling here.
I mean, dare I say it's looking at the economy, being a little frustrated with some of the decisions in game.
Sure.
Because they're in a situation again here. It's going to be Stingers, Sheriffs, maybe. They don't have the same benefit with a similar purchase we saw a couple of rounds ago, but they have a Showstopper and a Rolling Thunder off the rip.
You're right.
They have an Orbital Strike. What to find for Forsaken and Jing, sure, but that's the first hurdle. I don't feel like Paper X have got past the first hurdle in a few of these rounds so far.
No, they're definitely struggling to get that activation here. Not even seeing the individuals find that impact. Harder to make it work. Credit to EG for coming out looking fantastic, obviously, but this composition was a little bit of a surprise for us, and I don't even want to blame the comp on this either. It's not been the worst part of this. It's not been able to find what they need. And they go back in, and it's Sheriffs and a Stinger, Mike. 1 Orbital Strike. I don't know if they've got a pocket piece built around this.
We maybe try and get Jing into a position here to find a kill for Stinger. You know, I mean, you know he's good for one. again, though. Draws out the paint shell, the boombot, fault line. And D1's back on the angle already. I mean, he wasn't expecting somebody to be drifting back up this way.
Oh. They're sticking around. They're willing to disrespect the utility and re-clear. The only surprise is Jing is going to close enough towards Jorgamo, and this 1v1 has been going generally Jorgamo's way. That's a nice change, and the flash is fantastic. Forsaken taking over the site now off the back of a perfect flash put into place by Divide. Plant now and the time on their side. A 5v3, a couple of upgrades here and there, but a chance made. Ethan going to catch Mind Freak on the way back out.
3v4 now for EG.
Oh, this angle.
Jing could absolutely shut this down.
Oh,
he's spotted though.
He might have just lost that chance. And Forsaken's found him once. Much better though. Forsaken activating something's there. Paper X adjust. Off the back of some wondrous work coming in towards Lamps, clearing on through. Beautiful. Outdoing Jorgamo, forcing him away.
I mean,
a lifeline here, Mike.
Definitely a lifeline. A very slow approach here. With a lesser purchase will net them the first round since round 4. But EG not necessarily feeling the heat in that regard. Financially, maybe. But the ultimates here, just missing one for a full deck. Ethan one away from the Seekers already. The pit invested here. Shut down towards B long.
PRX testing the waters. Steven's anyone willing to take the bait towards Showers? Not the case. Ethan sees nothing. Obviously, going to note the shots, but that's about it. Now they've got to try and figure out why this Paper X side is going, and it's cautious and it's slower. This is very uncharacteristic for Paper X, obviously. So, do they dare challenge towards the pit? Surely not.
Who's next?
Forsaken looking to pave the way here. A D1 spotted a junk peak. Trailblazer will come through.
How long's he standing on this man? He does have. Oh, Forsaken outdoes him! TP on a TP and Forsaken gets it right! That's the side where. Oh my god, the counter. The ults right on top of each other. Going to deny the plant, going to come through, but Jing holding the line, defending this with his life if he has to. They want to get that plant down. Backline, though, going to be tested by Com as well. Oh, Paint Shopper! Paint Stopper! Oh my god, this is ridiculous. They paused. They paused for a second. Is there a plant? Can Com deny this? I'm seeing the jump up as well. Jorgamo trying to close the gap. Something with a missed shot. My free's got Com. Backline secured. The gap is getting closer though. Divide now on the swing. He's got one and the second. Divide holding on to this. Paper X barely making it out of that.
I mean, clinging to life right now, putting everything on the line.
These last 2 rounds.
Yeah, just to get another 2 on the board.
The TP from Forsaken.
Just,
come on.
I mean, it's so well crafted.
There was no escaping for Demon One.
There really wasn't.
I guess those 3 rounds were enough, right? EG have felt the pressure. No more of that. Barely any more rounds to run into this, but I mean, they've broken the money.
Indeed, we talked about coming into that, they were 1 away from the Seekers, and that would have been a full deck in terms of the ultimates. Everything is thrown into that round.
What do they have coming back out? D1 can get a rifle. Ethan can buy. I'm looking at Boostio, who's going to be lacking. Tom might struggle. Obviously, Jorgamo down on the Stinger. He's been sitting with the judge, but still, this is far from ideal.
And in a wild turn of events now, Paper X have a little bit of a financial cushion, a buffer. But still trailing by 4. I mean, if they somehow come back to a 7-5 half here, it just defies logic how they fought back in.
The grit and determination to be able to do this would be wild. They've got a full purchase, no ults to depend on. I think they're 1 off from Seekers. A couple away from Rolling Thunder, but that's neither here nor there. Can they keep isolating these fights? They're going back towards the A side here. A 4-play stack from EG.
Say, a typical Utility, especially Jing's way ahead of it. Jorgamo shuts him down.
Now they're going to lose Jing on this one. That's a problem. That's a rifle in hand too. A nice little upgrade. I'm getting curious. Does he catch any of the audio cues or note any of the players? Something will be leaning back here. That's enough. He's in trouble though because they've taken towards long here. Forsaken's ahead of this and forced away the flash in unison. Buys him a little bit of time. Oh, and Jorgo, come on. Nice shot, but something's got the trade. A 3v4. Keep in mind the weaponry, the flash to a device, something with a full kit here. He can be critical. He could change this game. But Ethan's aware. He's watching this. The flash through. Perfect from Devi. The site looking safer by the second, but Boostio on the way. And speaking of timing, that's the spike down. Molly to follow potentially. Calm on the punish. And now Mindfreak in the 1v2. He's on 13 HP. What's he meant to do with this? Can he find Demon 1? Can he get the clean kill? He's trying to creep a little closer, look for anything, anyone to give him an inch, but they've taken a mile. EG turning it around in a Thrifty.
Last round.
What a crazy turn of events. EG respond with a round when they basically had nothing to bring in here. They have no right to find an 8th. Give Paper X to Rolling Thunder, the Seekers, for round 12 here. But EG gonna be loving that.
What's the options now? And it looks like a pace change actually from EG. Straight down B long, but Jing's gonna take maybe the space. He's gonna surely hear this. Wait, they're taking a look, but they had no idea the amount of bodies behind this. So much presence down long, they didn't expect it to be 4 of EG. The trade out is that Devi and Jing go down.
I mean, the wild thing is, it's one of the few times you see Paper X in some semblance of a default as well. Able to isolate a couple of players on the extremity here, but elsewhere, Mindfreak gonna get an opportunity to find some space on A. Com has just been playing contact towards spawn. So this is the plan all along for EG.
But Forsaken could catch Jorgamo. The spike is tripped. Okay, could, but doesn't. And now it's on Mindfreak and something. And yes, Mindfreak's got space, but as you noted, Com has been sat here waiting for this the whole time. And look at it. Look at what's on the other side. Fully prepared, fully aware, EG. Handling this round near on perfectly. And something, it ain't happening. EG on the adjustment here, pumping those brakes right back at a 9-3.
And it's such a beautiful read. Even after this, they find the opening 2 kills, they sit in spawn, they're happy to just concede the entire map and play towards their strength in numbers. So well done, and a 9-3 half here for EG, firmly in control of Bind, Lauren.
But can they close? Can they get over this one cleanly? We know the fight in Paper X. We know these guys can absolutely deliver when needed. But for now, a treat as we hand down to TenZ and GB.
Hey everyone, I'm here with the one and only TenZ. Don't we heckin' love this guy? Yeah, we do. Hey buddy, how you doing? You feeling good?
I'm feeling really good. Crowd's amazing. The matches are really fun to watch. Hope everyone else is enjoying it. Let's make some noise!
It's great, right? Like, look, here, check this out. You can do, like, so long as you say something with confidence, right? Guys, can I get a yeehaw? See? All you gotta do is just say it with confidence. So you try, go ahead. Think of something.
What?
Lemons. All right, everyone, say lemons in 3, 2, 1. See, you just gotta be confident, TenZ. That's what it boils down to. Hey, I'm gonna get your thoughts real fast on this matchup. It's looking good for EG, but Paper X have been known to bring it back in the past. Where are you thinking? Where are the chips gonna fall at the end of this map?
So it's definitely looking like EG is going to take this map. Paper X cooking up a really interesting comp. Respect to the Yoru. I love that. But yeah, it's looking grim at the moment, but I could definitely see Paper X surprising EG with certain like set plays that they might have cooking up in the lab. So definitely have to stay tuned and we'll see something.
Yeah, no, I have no doubt about it. Now, obviously, you know, prolific player in your own right, obviously wanting to have these opportunities yourself as well. Curious to know, what's the future for TenZ next season?
Future for TenZ next season? I'll just play games.
He just plays video games, baby. That's what it's all about right here. Give it up for the legendary TenZ. Appreciate you, brother. See, look at that. It's not that hard, right? We're going to go ahead and send it back over to the casters to get this show on the road and see how this whole baby's going to wrap up. Lauren, Hypoc, over to you.
Thank you, GB. Always a treat to hear from TenZ there. And they've got to have a lot cooked up, though, if they want to try and catch back up on this scoreline. 9 rounds is a lot to close in on. They've got 3 to their name. A pistol would be the first step, right, Mike? They need to get this one going. Any plans they have in mind, anything they've cooked up has to come out from the very word go.
Do we see any form of aggression, any proactivity across the map? EG so far have looked flawless in terms of the reads, in terms of the setups. Even here, EG poised. Just in case PaperX do decide to put anything out to open up the round. Trap set up early, just the other side of the Viper wall on shore, and looks as if EG might drift towards the B site.
Okay, so it's Divide and Forsaken. Divide deciding against falling to what happened to Ethan, essentially. Trying to sit a little deeper. Make them work for this. Flash to stall, rotations on the way. 3 players trying to come on over, and Forsaken good for it. Fantastic fight. Bustio goes down, but Com does get the trade, but no follow-up. They've noted that no one else has come out. They still at least have 1 player watching this push, watching this cross. They've stalled out EG.
So already Mindfreak looking to rotate elsewhere. 40 seconds left, so plenty of time for EG to recover the situation. The flash will come through. Here's the pop coming through.
Yeah, good trades. Great work from Jing. Back-to-back kills. Keeping this looking good. Jordan, the last one alive and barely. Divide doing the damage for PaperX. That's the pistol round they needed that could get them back into this matchup.
It was very, very similar to the same round we saw from Evil Geniuses here in the first half. Able to create a little bit of pressure onto B side, but the recovery is there for PaperX. Divide and Jing will combine. PaperX set up here with 2 towards showers. The smoke will go down. Retrieval of the orb. Clone sent through.
Something. Fatality on the push through. Fantastic. But now Bustio and Com trying to do a little bit of something, but I mean, Com's that's a lot to do with the classic. But maybe Bustio with the Sheriff could get another down. I don't know. They've got the spike back, like defended. They've got it to hand. I don't think Bustio's going to get much more play on this.
You want to try and remove another weapon here. Be probably the judge the most expensive inventory here. Bustio trying to pre-aim the jump spot.
That could have hurt. Oh, but so can that! That's 3. Now there's a little worry. There's the judge exceedingly close by. They have closed the gap. They are literally around this corner. Something. Weathers the storm, gets him out of danger, and the scoreline's not looking so bad anymore.
Almost want to see the bonus converted though, and with 3 kills coming through. We'll see how PaperX do decide to carry. Obviously the judge singing here for something in showers. But yeah, it does make it concerning, considering the deficit, the reliance on converting this bonus.
Wondering how far Forsaken was going to take that, but it's double stack towards Hookah that's getting my attention now. Jorgen, no. Easy. Be careful. It's a tentative start, caution being shown. Yes, an investment of 2 players here. Flash ain't going to really dissuade too much. Actually going to lean forward. Judge ready. Sides against sticking around too long.
Scout destroyed.
EG unable to pin anyone down yet on the side of PaperX. Well, if I say that, Forsaken will fall. That's Demon 1. Dry up short, actually.
I have the spike.
That was the rifle. Fortunately, Mindfreak is close enough to be able to pick that back up. Filter it back through. And EG creeping closer. Spike is here. This is the commit. There's still 2 players on this site here. Molly going to go through Mindfreak, hoping that's going to dissuade them a little, make him a touch uncomfortable, and gives him a fight. Boostio gone. And a 4v4. Jing on the back lines too, trying to wrap round towards this Mindfreak again. He can't do it again. Jorgamo's got him this time. And now they're looking for the plant. Do they try and close the gap now? Jorgamo trying to get ahead though, getting aggressive. And EG just clean house.
Double digits found here. Boostio, the only casualty. I said you're
30 seconds
pinning
left.
your hopes on a bonus round conversion here because still a bit of a gap for PaperX to try and close. Where's that from? That can't be from in here, surely.
Is that a bigger reaction than TenZ got?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. Must be nice. 10-5. Focus back on the game now. PaperX, another challenge for them. 10 rounds. This crowd's funny.
My ult's ready. I have the spike.
I can't quite tell what they're saying, but
No, I can't hear it through my headphones.
No, thank God. Don't find a crowd.
I need more side tone.
For EG though, trying to indicate a lot of presence towards the safe side. You can see where the bulk of them are going. And there was a little bit of a glimpse behind that.
Yeah, saw the TP.
If anything, might sell them a little more, but you can see that this isn't being fully accepted. Forsaken tries to get ahead of that. That's not going to work out. EG get that first draw of blood here.
And they follow through though.
Stalled.
I mean, baiting out, waiting for the rotation, allowing a couple more seconds to pass before committing to the TP, but something hasn't budged. Neither has Jing. Rolling
They've got the rifles. They've got rifles, they've got ults, and now they've got a couple of challenges heading their way. 25 seconds, EG need to stick the landing. And Jing standing ready. Paint shell over towards Showers, but he looks back towards Short. Forced a little deeper, he's got to be careful. And the they're going around the map, they're taking the tour.
They can cut off the rotation as well, 10 seconds left. The plant will come through with plenty of time. This will give the roll. Wait. Oh my God, the rolling thunder is going to cancel. He's got to get the plant.
But Team 1 and Ethan on bodyguard duty, diving on in. EG standing up to the test. Holding firm, that ult I thought was the end of them.
I mean, it can't get sent any later.
That was as late as they could leave it.
EG played the timing perfectly here to have 2 chances to plant the spike. But it doesn't even matter. EG find everything they need. That's a prime gaming flawless. To put EG on 11.
Let's go. Good.
PaperX back down to a broken purchase here. SMGs, a couple of Sheriffs, Forsaken's ult, but that's about it.
As it stands, it looks like EG might be tipping those scales here. And now they're going to be forced.
The nade's perfect.
Further forward. And the spray, it ain't pretty, but the job's done. Jorgamo with 2, Boostio with the 3rd. Mindfreak and something in a 2v5. EG taking that last map personally. Didn't like that activation coming out from something. Want to put him right back down. And PaperX unable to springboard forward. Not going to happen now. EG looking for their 12th. Looking to get onto that map point. They want this. And they're going to get it. Flawless round. Prime gaming flawless. To get them on the verge of taking the lead here.
Back to back to find EG on map point. They have just elevated in the last few rounds. Looking to continue those same sort of trends we saw on Split, where they're happy to get aggressive, just look for an engagement and commit to it. And you mentioned that commitment earlier on. EG are doubling down.
We're starting to see that come through here. Again, PaperX do have a buy. They've got some key ultimates. This could be huge for them. A chance to deny, a chance to hold on. Maybe build back, who knows? But EG relentless. Look at this pace from Jorgamo. He wants this done. He wants the next map. He's looking at Lotus already. EG with 3 more to find.
You want to play? Let's
Body
play.
bag starting to get zipped up. Mind Freak looks dead to rights. He is. Oh, Jorgamo! Unbelievable performance. And now it's all on Jing, and it's not going to happen. Diva 1 signs it. EG delivers it. They take the lead in the best of 5.
An outrageous performance from Evil Geniuses. Absolute destruction of Paper X, who come back out with a curveball, but it gets shut down, Lauren. I gotta say it, with that performance, EG looking pretty poised right now.
Hey, look.
To potentially drive this one home.
They've just taken the lead. I'm not writing it off yet. Paper X still have a huge opportunity going forward. This is everything we wanted from a grand final. Do not go away.
Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
But we gotta find some way to save, so say hi to Glenn from work.
Hey, that's my mom.
Yeah, I think I have a much better plan. We switched to my plan from Verizon for just $25 per line.
And that price is guaranteed for 3 years.
All on the network we can count on.
It's a good plan.
It is a good plan. Glenn, looks like we're not gonna be needing you, so I'll see you at work.
Oh, later, Mom.
Save big with my plan, starting at just $25 when you bring your own phones. Guaranteed for 3 years. It's your Verizon.
Red Bull gives you wings.